Hey guys, the Gaming Metro here, and I'm with
Julien.
What'd you do?
I got top 8 at the 300th YCS.
Awesome.
Long weekend, but you know, we made it there. Before I get started, I want to do some shout outs. First of all, shout out to Jesse. This guy is my GOAT. Shout out to Sako behind the camera, also my GOAT. Jesse's more of a GOAT though. Shout out to all the people that helped me with my list. Jib, Susie. Shout out to the Lab Rats. Check out the Metafy. Shout out to G. And big shout out to Tom who let me like have this deck. This guy's also the GOAT. Shout out to Card Art. Just the locals, you know, they do everything for me, so I love them. And then shout out to Felix the German because he lent me one card. And then finally, shout out to Gaming Metro, obviously Johnny right here, the best sponsor in the world. Shout out to Jib on the Gaming Metro now, the GOAT. I want to shout out also, you know, the sponsors, Epik Cards and Games, SK Games, and Main Phase, and use Metro 10 for 10% off.
Gotcha.
So after all these shout outs for half an hour, let's get into the deck list. Our deck list, I know I didn't win the event, but we had the best deck list in the room, like for sure.
Absolutely.
All right, let's start with 3 5 mana. Branded Dracotail, by the way. No Magician's cards. Yo, I love Pack, but don't listen to him. These Magician's cards, they're ass.
They're
Don't
bad.
listen to him.
Not good.
All right, 3 Lucas, 1 Malulu, 1 Urgula only. We were like debating between 1 and 2 Urgula, but we wanted our deck to be a little bit better, so we changed this with a non-engine. A little bit better going second. Pan and Frixel, all pretty standard. 1 Ketu, I wish I could play more, but you know. 3 Rahu, and then 1 of each trap. That's the Dracotail engine. Like, fairly standard, except for like only 1 Urgula instead of 2, but that doesn't change too much. Next, we have the Albaz engine. This is where it gets a little spicy. So 3 Fawn on the white. I don't really believe in playing old Albaz because this, like, you want just better card quality in your deck. Like, your deck already does so much. So played 3 Fawn on the white. 3 Ecclesias. So that's why we could also afford to cut Urgula, because our deck was just more consistent overall, playing 3 Ecclesias. Also just better at going second. This card going second is insane, and we have a card in the extra deck specifically for this card, which I'll show you guys soon. And then the 1 Cartesia. There's also a card you can play 2 of, but honestly, like, the combos when you open this card, in my opinion, are not as good, so I'd rather just access it through like these cards. Next, for the rest of the branded package, just 2 branded fusions and 3 Fallen on the white. This is like, Fallen in the Virtuous. This is like the best non-engine in your deck, or second best. I'll get to the best one in a second. But yeah, you just want to play 3 of this. It's way too good. Like, when you break on it, you get back to engine. Like, you can just hold off for a turn, so super broken. 3 Ash Blossom. This card you only really play because of Fua, and it's good in the mirror, honestly. Do these first. 3 Fua. Oh, that is not 3 Fua. Obviously, you know, Fua is broken. Like, when you get Fua by Dracotail, it's probably the worst feeling in the world. 2 Perulias. This was, yeah, just to increase going second consistency, as well as, like, we expected, like, a decent amount of Radiant Typhoon, which I played 0 of, and Vanquish Soul, which these are decent against, or, like, really good against, actually. And just any K9 deck, specifically against the Mirror, they're, like, mid, but they're good enough to be in game 1, and we'll just side them out. And then the best card in the whole deck, Forbidden Droplets. Like, everybody's scared of playing, like spell non-engine in this deck. Like, everyone's like, oh, you gotta play monsters, you gotta play hand traps. Guys, hand traps suck. Like, you're not hand trapping your opponent's out of the game. Your deck is a board breaker deck. Like, your engine breaks boards crazy. Why not just add more board breakers to make it even better? Dodges Flame in the Mirror. Like, your opponent has a second turn on board. You know, you go Rahu, they go Flame. You go Chain Droplets. You dodge the Flame, you negate the second turn. Like, GG, bro, pack it up. Come on. That's the main deck. 40 clean, never playing more than 40. Next, I'll do the extra deck. Extra deck, only 2 Arthas. I don't know about, Sako and Jesse were on the exact same list as me. I don't know if you guys missed the 3rd one. I never missed it. If you, like, are running low on Arthas, you can put it back with Sec, you can put it back with the Synchro, you can put it back with the Traps. You have a bunch of ways to put it back. 1 Gula, 1 Chalice. This card, honestly, yeah, this card came up for me, like, one time big. Like, it helped me go for game. This card's really good against Vanquish Soul when they're out of disruptions, because our monsters can't be destroyed by card effects, so you can out them this way. Also, this helps you grind, like, in a game 3 moment, in a turn 3 moment, where your opponent used, like, board breakers and Ash and Bell to not let your traps resolve. You can put back Ketsu or something with this, and just, you know, push through again. It didn't come up to me that much in the tournament, other than the Vanquish School game, but otherwise in testing it came up a bunch, and I think it's definitely worth it. It's also nice to have 3 different names that can float. It's very good. The 1 Alba Lenatus, the versatility of this card is insane. The fact that you can summon it off Brand Fusion, you can eat your opponent's board with it. You can also add Brand Fusion with it by sending it with the quick play is really good. 2 Albion. I'm never playing less than two of this copy. Two copies of this card. This card is just you like when you send one off of Albaz, like white Albaz, to set quick play in the end phase. You want to have another one in your extra deck because this card's broken. It's just fusion summons like Jade, Star Source, anything you want. So yeah, it's very very good. 1 Lubellion. This card is important. If you ever have like a bad card in hand and you go Brain Fusion going second, you just discard it, send the Lulu, negate a card, use this to fuse into whatever you want. Same as Albion, but it's also better into Die-Fi. Like someone Die-Fi'd me and I activated Brain Fusion, now it's Die-Fi. Sanctifier, that's your end board piece for Brain Fusion. Especially like it'd be fine to cut this card to just end on this through Lubellion or Albion, but then you have to shuffle or banish your Albaz, which you don't want to do, and it's forced into Fua. 1 Secretarion. I really wanted to play 2 of this card, but there was no space. 1 was fine though. 1 Star Source, card's broken. 1 Ecclesia, 1 SP, and the final card, Exton Knight. This card was insane. But people, they just look at your board. Like you got Ecclesia on field, you got Lucius. They're like, okay. Like and like your opponent in the mirror, they got like Fawn and the Virtuous. They don't care. Like I'm gonna pop your Synchro. You make Exciton, gone the whole board. And it doesn't matter, you can kill like. Your deck sets up like nice disruptions, so yeah. Exciton was broken. Like honestly, like play that card. Unless you're playing against me, don't play that card because it's broken. Side deck. So I'm gonna start with the 3rd Berula. Like we just wanted this for Radiant, Vanquish, any deck that plays into Berula. It's very good. Next, I got 2 Drolls. This card, goes in against those, those pesky K9 decks. Against Lunalite, because we don't actually play an out to Liger Dancer. The goal is just to like hand trap them out of it, and we don't play that many hand traps. But like, okay, my theory was like I'm gonna play max 1 Lunalite in Swiss, and if I lose to it, I lose to it. Okay, I played 2, but I beat one of them, so it's okay. Next we got Retalcy. This can also go in against Lunalite. This is really good in the mirror, and especially the synergy of this card plus Exciton is insane because like you put this on the field against your opponent, they're like, okay, you're gonna have to out it, and you special summon Ecclesia. And you just make Exciton, and you out whatever board they have. And if they don't have a board, guess what? You special summon Ecclesia, you make the Synchro with this. It's a level 4. So, and then that's a nice thing also about 3 Ecclesia. Like I said, going second, you can special summon it for free. On top of that, whenever playing more than 1 means that whenever you're under like some floodgate, like Die-Fi or anything, or your own Red Sea, you can tribute it, summon Albaz, and summon another one from deck, which is really nice. Next we got Duster. This card is just like, outs Die-Fi. Pairs well with Droplets, Ash, Bell. We don't play Bell. Droplets, Ash, all that kind of stuff. Just to, is good in the mirror, good against Radiant Typhoon, especially paired with Super Poly. Super Poly was like, unfortunately for me, didn't come up. I put it in. I did play 1 Radiant actually. I was mistaken. I said I played 0. I played against 1, and Super Poly was okay. I just didn't have enough engine to beat through Die-Fi. But in theory, this card is really good against that matchup. Because it pairs well with the Exciton. So you go activate Exciton. If your opponent tries to chain anything, you just Super Poly, and then the chain link ends, and you wipe the whole board. On top of that, under Die-Fi, you can banish like their big guys, and they don't have ways to get cards back from the banish. So that's pretty good. Also, this can come in against like Pyramid Suit and everything. That's why we play the Guru as well. Lastly, 3 Dragon's Mind. This card is broken. It's a generic going first card like for our deck for every matchup. But yeah, that's gonna be it. For the deck profile, top 8 at 300th. Unfortunately, I'm still hungry for that trophy. Oh yeah, let's show this real quick. Yeah, I'm still hungry for that trophy. Obviously, I got the World Trophy, but I need a YCS trophy, man. Like, come on. But lastly, shout out to Jesse again. That guy's my GOAT. Bye-bye.